our life is a series of journeys and hikes, right? And I think about a mountain, and one of the images you shared with me many years ago is climbing a mountain, and I was at this pause moment in my life, and I'd been hiking really hard, but what I was going to need for the next part of the journey potentially was different than what I needed in the past. And it was time to unpack my bags and repack. And I think about this time of year. Any time of year is a good time for reflection, but specifically, I'm thinking about the future and reflecting on the past, doing a lot of annual goal planning or quarterly goal planning, right? And thinking about what do I need going forward. And my encouragement to all of us as individuals is to pause and think about what do you need and what do you want. And I think about the word why. Why do you do what you do? And then I also think about the word worry. And there's many worries in this world. There's many things to navigate in this world. For me, coaching is about a call back to the why. So what does one need to be able to go back to their why and press forward? What I need for 2024 is different than what 23 was calling for. And so whether somebody is on this climb and all areas of the world are growing, or they're in a sales world or production based world, or loving on other people, right? Or more, maybe it's more project based work. I think there's coaching for everybody to be able to figure out what they need.
That's so beautifully said and shared. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You are always up to things, many things. And right now in this season, you speak of seasons, and you've done this many years. This is not the first year. You've done this many times. And there's always, at least since I've known you, it feels like it's a new thing every year. And you're like, oh, it's this time of year where I get to, the way that you talk about how you serve is like a kid in a candy shop. Like, I get to go and I pour into these people or make them this food or do this. And it's just, it's so life-giving to just be in the orbit of you showing up and pouring into others. And I wonder if you could tell us a little bit about the coat drive that you and your family are doing and you have been already doing, because I think that this could be a fun way to even ask for help and share and see how many more people can get on board to pour into others with you.
I love that. Thanks for bringing up the code drive, and thanks for asking. Key words that you said, and you said it multiple times, and I've learned this from you, Mallory, over the years, is get to. We don't have to. We get to. And it was awesome. About a month ago, my wife and I got a text message from our friend Lasagna, and we know Lasagna through church. Lasagna sent a text and she said, Wolfpack, Wolf family, you've been so generous in past years to help with the coat drive. Would you be willing to do that again this year? And instantly we said, heck yes, let's do this again. So here's what the coat drive is. And I've got one right here. And this is a brand new, beautiful coat for an elementary school young person that we're loving on. And it reminds me of my childhood. I grew up, mom was a school teacher, and dad worked for manufacturing companies and purchasing, but had many job changes over the years. And as a child, I called them handy-downs. There were garbage bags in our basement filled with coats and clothing that were a blessing from other people that would give to us because we didn't have the resources to go and buy for ourselves. And I thought it was really handy to go get a new coat out of a garbage bag. But the other thing that I've learned over the years is I'll never forget when I got a brand new coat. And it was somebody that said, I'm not going to give you the leftovers, but I'm going to give you the best. And it blessed me so much. And sometimes we overlook those things. And so when Lasagna sent us the text and said, would you help with the coat drive? We said, heck yes. Let's go bless a bunch of young people with brand new coats. So here's what we're doing. Over the last month, we've raised money and had donations to bless over 100 children in Nashville, Tennessee, inner city schools, public schools in Nashville, in some neighborhoods and communities that deserve a blessing. And so people have been donating money. They've sent Venmos. Last night, a dear friend sent $150 to Amy and I via Venmo. And we're going to go do another round of purchasing of brand new coats. takes $14 to buy a brand new coat. We go to Walmart, we go to Costco, we find the deals, we find amazing coats, and we go and buy en masse. And on a weekly basis, we've been delivering these into the schools, and we've received photos of little kids. We take racks of clothing up to these schools, and teachers and social workers and helpers get to take the kids out shopping for a new coat. And to see the smiles on their faces, it lights me up. And we've done 100 or more so far. I can only imagine how much more we can do between now and the end of the year. So let's keep going. We get to do it, and we get to go bless some people. So any support, any help, it doesn't matter where people are located. I'm happy to share the Venmo. We are happy to share receipts and show where the dollars are going. We'll do this every year. Hats and mittens and coats, we're all in, and we're thankful to get to do it.
I love it. I'll make sure that when we share this, I give that information. I'll get that from you so that
That'd be awesome. Thank you.
where to go.
Y'all can do it in your own communities too. There's a lot of kids. It amazes me. It wows me every time, the need that's right in our neighborhoods. There's so much need if we just look for it.
I so appreciate you sharing that, and thank you for being a source of care. And it's always such a powerful reminder, and such a gift to be a witness and a presence in your life. And I can feel, we normally meet over the phone, seeing each other is fun and new, but I can feel the care that is infused in everything that you do, every exchange you have with people, your children, people in the community, people you host in your home, people in your church. And your story is so beautiful, and I can just feel and see these coats being wrapped around these sweet bodies, and that feeling of being cared for and feeling that you have value and you are worthy of care, I think is what the world needs now more than ever. And you are such a gift.
Absolutely.
For us all. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
And thank you for sharing and asking for help, because that's a learning too. And I hope we can share this with other people who.
We don't need to do it all ourselves. It's okay to ask for help. For sure.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.